Dear friends, this is Dr. M. Vijay Alexander from MAG TNPSC Academy. Let us discuss key current affairs for December 13th, 2024. India's largest airline, Indigo, has secured the 103rd position in the ranking list of AirHelp, the European Airline Passenger Rights Organization. This places Indigo among the worst airlines in the world. Another Indian airline, Air India, is ranked 61st on the list. Notably, in 2023, over 100 million passengers traveled on Indigo flights within India and internationally. Nubi Lan Day is observed annually on December 12th in Manipur to honor the historic Nubi Lan, that is women's war movements against British colonial rule in 1904 and 1939. Odisha police has decided to repatriate 78 Bangladeshi nationals who were arrested by the Coast Guard for illegally entering Indian maritime boundaries. Nepal Army Chief General Ashok Raj Sigdel was conferred the honorary rank of General in the Indian Army by President Draupadi Murmu. Since the 1950s, both India and Nepal have followed the tradition of conferring the honorary general rank on each other's army chiefs. India witnesses approximately 1.78 lakh road accident deaths annually, with 60% of victims aged between 18 and 34, as per Union Minister Nitin Gadkari. Uttar Pradesh records 23,000 plus deaths, accounting for 13.7% of the state's total fatalities due to road accidents. Tamil Nadu ranks second with 18,000 deaths, that is 10.6%. Among cities, Delhi 1,400 plus deaths tops the list, followed by Bengaluru 915 deaths and Jaipur 815 deaths. Union External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar assured that swift action is being taken to secure the release of Indian fishermen arrested by the Pakistan Navy. India voted in favor of a UN resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and the release of all hostages. November 26, 1949 marks the adoption of the Indian Constitution, which came into effect on January 26, 1950. Since 2015, the Indian government has been observing November 26 as Constitution Day. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge accused Rajya Sabha Chairman Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar of never allowing debates on crucial issues under Rule 267 or responding to notices from opposition members. Opposition leaders have alleged that the Sansad TV channel, which broadcasts parliamentary debates, is biased. The Union Minister of State for Personnel, Jitendra Singh, informed Rajya Sabha that 1,316 IAS and 5,086 IPS positions remain vacant at the national level. One Nation, One Election Plan. The Union Cabinet has approved draft bills to implement the One Nation, One Election Plan, which requires amendments to the Indian Constitution. The high level committee, chaired by former President Ramnath Kovind, submitted its report on the feasibility of simultaneous elections in March. Recommendations of the committee. Simultaneous elections for Lok Sabha and state assemblies are feasible. Necessary constitutional amendments should be made. Local body elections should be conducted within 100 days of Lok Sabha and assembly elections. If a hung parliament or no confidence motion results in government collapse, fresh elections should be conducted for the remaining term. During the first simultaneous elections, the tenure of some assemblies may need to be extended. The Election Commission should create a common voter list and voter ID cards. Despite opposition resistance, the Union Cabinet approved the committee's report on September 18. The winter session of Parliament, which began on November 25th, is expected to see the introduction of bills for constitutional amendments to implement the plan. The draft bill proposes the addition of Article 324A to enable simultaneous elections for Lok Sabha, state assemblies, municipalities, and Gram Panchayats. However, approval from at least 50% of state legislatures is necessary for local body elections to be included in the plan. The current NDA government has 293 MPs in Lok Sabha, while the India bloc has 235 MPs. In Rajya Sabha, the NDA has 122 MPs in the 243 member house. A total of 32 political parties have supported the One Nation, One Election proposal, while 15 parties have opposed it. Judiciary and religious sites. The Supreme Court of India has ordered that no lower court can issue any new directives regarding surveys of religious sites like mosques and dargahs until further notice. Hindu groups have filed petitions in various courts claiming that the Nyanwabi Mosque in Varanasi, Eidgah Mosque in Madura, and Jama Masjid in Sambal were built by demolishing ancient Hindu temples. Muslim groups argue that such cases violate the Place of Worship Act 1991, which prohibits the alteration of a religious site's status as of August 15, 1947. The validity of the Places of Worship Act is currently under Supreme Court review. Meanwhile, all lower courts have been barred from issuing further orders on religious site surveys. Due to increased imports of crude sunflower and soybean oil, India's total edible oil imports rose by 38.5% in November. Over 50% of India's edible oil demand is met through imports. Indonesia and Malaysia are India's primary palm oil suppliers. Argentina and Brazil supply soybean oil, while Russia, Romania, Ukraine, and Argentina supply sunflower oil. Punjab and Sindh Bank, a public sector bank, plans to raise rupees 3,000 crore through the issuance of infrastructure bonds for this first time. India should not hesitate to accept Chinese investments, according to Arvind Panagaria, chairman of the 16th Finance Commission. He stated that India's economic growth could benefit from unrestricted trade agreements and greater foreign investments, including from China. India is currently negotiating from free trade agreements with Britain, the European Union, Peru, and Oman. The Rural Talent Search Examination for students to receive an educational scholarship in the ninth grade is being conducted across Tamil Nadu. To encourage rural students in Tamil Nadu, scholarships are provided under the Rural Talent Search Examination Scheme. Accordingly, students studying in the ninth grade in schools are eligible to write this talent examination. Under this scheme, 50 students from each district will be selected and awarded rupees 1000 per year for 4 years. The Tamil Nadu government has issued a government order allocating rupees 12.38 crore through the Higher Education Department to establish modern laboratories in 11 government engineering colleges across the state, according to Higher Education Minister Ko Vishalian. Social reformers Parister George Joseph and K.P. Kesava Menon requested Periyar's participation in the Vaikam struggle in 1924. As per the orders of the Travancore rulers, he was arrested and imprisoned. Following this, Periyar's wife Nagamai went to Vaikam and led the protest campaign among women. In the World Chess Championship, India's D. Gugesh defeated reigning champion Ding Liren of China to win the championship title. It was remarkable that 18-year-old Gugesh won the 18th World Chess Championship. Gugesh became the second Indian to win the World Chess Championship title. Previously, Indian chess star and Tamilian Vishwanathan Anand won the World Championship 5 times. In an unprecedented move in the US history, President Joe Biden has used his special authority to grant a general pardon to approximately 1,500 individuals who had their charges confirmed on the same day. Bangladesh interim government has announced that the slogan Jai Bangla, that is victory to Bengal, which was used during the Bangladesh Liberation War, is no longer the country's national slogan. Thank you.